Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're tackling something that is absolutely crucial to understand, deeply personal, and honestly, a little bit mind-bending. We're going to take a journey into a classic thought experiment. But before we get to the history, I actually want you to start by imagining a process of total, absolute transformation. Literally, imagine a process that is happening to you right now, piece by piece, as you sit here watching this. Okay, let's dive into this. Because over the years, the wild reality is that you are in a constant, unstoppable state of replacement. Your physical matter, it isn't permanent at all. In fact, your body essentially replaces your entire skeleton every 10 years. Your skin, your muscles, your cells, they're all quietly remaking themselves. But, it's not just physical. Think about your mind for a second. Your memories change. The way you remember your earliest childhood isn't exactly the same as it was a decade ago, right? Your beliefs evolve as you gain new experiences in the world. Your very physical appearance transforms in the mirror. Years pass by and you look completely different. You think differently. You act differently. It's a reality of our own impermanence that's, well, almost a little unsettling when you truly stop to think about it.
Section 1. The Ship of Theseus, an ancient puzzle. Now, to really grasp this, we need to go back in time. The story begins in antiquity. Just imagine a magnificent ancient ship. This is the legendary vessel belonging to the great Greek hero, Theseus. It's a marvel, a real point of pride. But just like all physical things in this world, it's highly vulnerable to the elements. The salt water, the pounding wind, the passing of the seasons, all of it takes a heavy toll. And that creates a massive maintenance problem for the sailors in charge of its upkeep. So, here is how the timeline actually plays out. Year 1. The original wooden planks of this great ship inevitably begin to rot. To preserve the ship, the sailors do the logical thing, right? They carefully remove the damaged wood and replace each rotting plank with a brand new one. Okay, now we move to year 5. The elements continue their work. More planks rot, the sailors replace those too. 1 plank becomes 2, 2 become 10. It's this slow, creeping progression of change. And then we fast forward to year 20. Eventually, after decades of meticulous repair, every single piece of the original ship has been replaced. There is literally not a single original fiber of wood remaining. And at that precise moment, the philosophers step in and ask this incredibly simple yet deeply frustrating question. Is it still the Ship of Theseus? Well, many people would eagerly say yes, absolutely. And their logic is rooted in continuity. The argument here is that the ship has perfectly maintained its identity throughout that entire gradual process of repair. I mean, think about it. It has the exact same history. It has always sailed under the exact same name. It's had a continuous, unbroken existence on the water. It never stopped being a functioning ship. It simply underwent necessary maintenance. And, this brilliantly illustrates how our minds naturally want to organize the world. We just crave continuity.
But wait, because here comes section 2, the ultimate paradox, the rebuilt ship.
Imagine that. Quietly in the background, someone else has been working. As the sailors were tossing the rotting wood overboard, someone was collecting all of those discarded original planks. Over those 20 years, they gather every single piece of the original material. And then they rebuild them into a second ship. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the profound philosophical gridlock it creates right in front of our eyes. Just look at the stark contrast. On one side, we have the ship made of entirely new parts, the one with a continuous history, the one that's been sailing all along. But on the other side, we have the ship made entirely of the original materials, the very same wood that the hero Theseus actually stood upon. So I gotta ask you, now which one is the real Ship of Theseus? Here is the absolute, incredible truth of this puzzle. There is no universally accepted answer. None. Zero. The fact that there is no clean, easy resolution is exactly what makes this thought experiment so enduring and so powerful. It utterly breaks our standard definitions of reality. Section 3. The Human Ship. Returning to you. Let's bring this back to those 2 versions of humanity we started with, the person you were 10 years ago compared to the person you are today. Just like the ship replacing its rotting planks, the human body naturally replaces most of its cells over time. The person you were 10 years ago is physically different from the person watching this explainer right now. You're made of new material. Your memories have completely changed, colored by time and distance. Your personality has evolved in response to your environment. Your goals, your dreams, your fears, they are entirely different. So I want to challenge you directly with this paradox. After a lifetime of total physical and mental overhaul,
Why do you still call yourself you? What exactly gives you the right to claim that identity? What is it that actually remains constant? Is it your physical body? Well, we just established that biology completely changes that. Is it your memories? We know those fade and alter. Is it your consciousness? Or is it possible that personal identity is merely an illusion created by the mind, a convenient trick to make sense of the chaos of existence? For centuries, philosophers have debated these incredibly profound questions. And even today, amidst all our modern science and wisdom, there's still no final definitive answer.
Section 4. The continuous story, redefining identity. The ship of Theseus forces us to confront this mystery of what truly makes something itself. If every physical and mental part of you can change, while you somehow remain the same person? So, the crucial point is this. Perhaps identity is not found in what stays unchanged, but in the continuous story that connects who you were, who you are, and who you will become. It's not about the individual wooden planks. It's not about the individual biological cells. It's the narrative thread, the unbroken, ongoing story that ties your past, your present, and your future together. It's a deeply comforting, unifying way to view our own fleeting nature. So the next time you happen to walk past a mirror, just take a moment. Look at the reflections staring back at you. Think about everything we've explored today and ask yourself, are you the same person you were years ago? And if not, who are you, really?